Hey guys, it's Mo from Datawisp. Today I'm going to give you a quick overview of Datawisp, what it can do, and who should use it. So most data platforms are now 10 to 20 years old, the big ones at least, and they're designed for data scientists, meaning they're not that easy to use. You often have to know SQL or some other proprietary language in order to use them. Datawisp is different. Datawisp is designed to make data analysis really easy for anyone, whether you know code or not. So if you're a product manager, a data analyst, a marketing person, whoever, and you want to make more data-informed decisions, you can use Datawisp. Let's hop into a quick example. So this is the platform. You can click here to ask Wispy, our agent, some questions about your data. I'll do that. In this case, we're a scooter company trying to figure out some stuff about the data that we're collecting. You'll see here Wispy automatically suggests some questions that we can ask. What is the average distance traveled by scooter in each city? Let's click here to make a chart, and we can ask that question. So Wispy takes a couple minutes to think and comes up with the answer, and you can see the distances are pretty similar in each city. Something that's proprietary to Datawisp is this block system that you see here, where in English we explain to you what's happening. So we're using this data set, which you can preview by pressing T. And then we're grouping by city and calculating the average of distance. So you can see that this chart here is the result of these operations. This is one of the ways that you can vet AI's work, because otherwise it's just a black box. We can use Datawisp to dig in to data and ask some questions. So a question you might ask if you're at a scooter company is something like, what percentage of searches lead to rides, searches on the app? And Wispy will do the calculation and come back and say about 23%. And we could say, break this down by city. And it'll do that for us. So we see that in London, actually, the conversion rate is way lower than in the other cities. If you're a product owner or someone who cares about this, you could start to ask more questions to try to figure out why. So maybe in this case, because it's a demo, I know the answer. So we can say maybe the scooters are too far. So let's say, what is the average search distance by city? Wispy will do that, and we'll realize that in London, the scooters are actually really far from where they're supposed to be. And this is weird, like we don't expect this. So we can take a look at this trend to figure out how this happens. So we can say, show this on a weekly basis as a line chart. And we can see if this trend is changing in some way, what we can do about it. So now you can see that although they started pretty similar, the scooters in London are getting progressively further away. If you were a manager of a scooter company, this would definitely be cause for concern. A potential, solution is that the person who's putting them back at the end of the night is not doing their job, whatever. This is now something that we want to track, and we can do that very easily by adding it to a dashboard. So we can click here, create a new dashboard, add it to our dashboard, and in just a couple of clicks, we have this. We can make it bigger because it's important, and save it as scooter company dashboard. We can now save the scooter company dashboard and share it with all our stakeholders. And through actions, we can track how we bring this number down. So if this is something that's interesting to you and you want to be able to make more data-driven decisions within your company without necessarily having to hire a ton of data people, or just maximize the value of the people that you already have, then shoot us an email, hello@datawisp.io, and we'd love to chat.